Hello my profane friends. This is the only piece of the cemetery, right, where people have been buried, right? The new bit. Everything else in this you'll see it in my video anyway. Everything in here, yeah, is all old graves, yeah, nothing new. The only new ones in this town are here, okay? Right, these are the only new ones, right? And I'd say there's like, I don't know, 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, say 100 graves here, yeah? That doesn't compensate for the amount of people that are dying. Nowhere close, do you know what I mean? Well, I don't get it. This is like 1994, yeah, these numbers, 2004, 2018, do you see what I mean? So the thing is, these are like a few years old, so where are the numbers? Do you know what I mean, of the people that are supposed to have been buried in here? Do you know what I mean? It doesn't add up, do you know what I mean? Like as you go down here, it goes into 97, yeah? So that's all 97 down that end, yeah, 97, whatever, yeah, and then you're coming up here, and 93, look, 94s. What else you got up here? Let's have a look. 2001, 2012. Do you see what I'm saying, yeah? So, but every other gravestone, yeah, is all old. All these are all new, yeah? I don't want to put any names on, obviously. But I don't mean nothing. All I'm saying is, where are the people? That's 1987. Right there, 1985. Do you see what I mean? These numbers don't add up at all. Do you know what I mean? None of them. None of the numbers in here. So this represents all the people, basically, yeah, that's died in Great Yarmouth. Obviously, I'm now going to go to another grave site, and I'll show you it's still the same minute people, yeah. I'll show you some of the old pharaoh graves as well. Do you know what I mean? Right, I'll see pictures over here. I can show you the old funny handshake ones which we've got here. Look, see the old Masonic handshakes. If you ever see them about, you know you're on a winner. I'll show you some pharaoh graves in here as well. Right, oh, nearly chipped half me. Oh, nearly half titted there, babies. You know what I mean? Now I'm not going to run around this whole graveyard, right? Because I don't need to. I want to show you what's over there, but I've got, like, see, you got a pharaoh grave there, look, you see, and then you got one here, you know what I mean, and I can show you them all spattered about the graveyard, obviously big ones. Let me come and scroll out again. All right, I just want to go up here because I want to make sure. But this is all old graves, you know what I mean, and now cutting it back again, do you know what I mean? We've got a few over there. They're the little people that have died and passed over there, specifically for that. And we've got another. Look at this monolithic one here. Look. See, people ain't buying this when they're profane. They're buying these big things because they've got loads of wedge. But all of these are old. Look, you see what I mean? Yeah. See. You got a 2001 here, and you got a 1968, yeah, now 49. They put new stones on by the look of things. There's a few new stones here, but everything is old. You see what I mean? There's no new graves. Do you know what I mean? Again, look at this. Look, I mean, I better go show this up here. Ooh. Right, look at this. As you can see, there ain't no like major new grave sites, do you know what I mean, for the amount of people that are supposed to be living in Great Yarmouth. Where's all the bodies, do you know what I mean? Because these are all old. Look, you don't think that's Freemasonry? Do you think a poor person lives here? Look at that big one over here. Look, I don't know what she is. Let's have a look. So Luke. Again, but everything's overgrown, look, you see what I mean? Everything's overgrown, yeah, nothing's been, do you know what I mean? They've only just started cutting it away, but this is all like, I mean, do you think a poor person lived there? Do you know what I mean? Look at that, it's amazing, isn't it? Is that stonework or actually, yeah, that's stone, that's actual marble. So you imagine how much that cost. Do you think a poor person's living under there? You know what I mean? This is the thing with Freemasonry. There's a few like that in here. If you know, and I mean they're new gravestones. They're not old. They're new. Yeah. And I can see them dotted about. You got one there. I'll show you this one over here, and then I'll go back over the other side. Do you know what I mean? But my point is the amount of people that I show you in the market, and obviously more than likely some of you ain't seen the video yet because I don't think I've uploaded it. That was my live, and this is what I was trying, you know, to get at. Yeah. Like I said, look, all the graves are all old. Yeah. We've got a new one over there, and we've got a new one here. You know, and some of them have got flowers on, but nothing that extenuates the amount of death that we've had over the last, say, 10 years. Do you know what I mean? You know, you imagine how many people have died in the last 10 years. Do you think that little, you know, them 100 graves over there and maybe 20 over there, you know, even if there's 200 graves in here, that still doesn't amount to the bodies that have died in the last, say, 10 years. Do you see what I mean? So where are the bodies going? You know, I bet a poor person doesn't live in there neither. Look. See? And then we've got this one over here I just want to show you. This is a new one. I don't remember this being here. So I thought I'd just come over here and I'll show you a couple more pharaoh graves, what are obviously pyramids. Now this person died in 1934. But look at that, that's amazing, isn't it? See, that's been newly done, this has. Do you know what I mean? That's brand new, that is, spanking. Someone's marked it, ain't they? Scarred it up, typical. Look, on the cheek, look. That's lovely, that is, isn't it? But this is 90, so their family's still going in Gorleston, yeah, and obviously they made their money and then put a stone on here, I presume. But I don't know, you know, like I said, I haven't researched these people, you know, and I don't know, I'm just presuming. This is all assumption, okay? You know, like I said, I don't know everything. But these special grave sites like this tell you who the families are that are well-to-do. Do you know what I mean? That'll never ever have no money in Great Yarmouth ever again, because they've got all the money. They keep willing it to each other and controlling it. You know, that's like our councils. Yeah, you look at the councils. All family members run the council. You know what I mean? Oh my, you know, she'll get you in. That's my sister, or that's my auntie. She works there, or my granny do. Do you know what I mean? And that's all I've heard. Do you know what I mean? When people have worked at the council, they're all family related. And again, by having family relations, you can control the narrative, can't you? You know what I mean? But look at these over here. Wait a minute. I'm going to a couple of graveyards today. I just want to show you, there's no, like I said, there's, I don't know, say there's 100 graves in here, yeah, what's newly, that people have been buried here, yeah? Even if there's 200, that still don't compensate for 10 years of the amount of deaths we've had in 10 years in Great Yarmouth. Do you know what I mean? Obviously you've got the old big boy there, look, the old pharaoh, you see what I mean? And then you've got this one here, look at that. What do you think's we've got two right next to each other here. Alright, let me get over here. Oh, just come out of the gym, I have. I'm knackered. I feel great though, do you know what I mean? Hey, baby. But look, all of these, look. See? Oh, let me scroll that a bit. See? These are well-to-do. Obviously, you're getting the anchors, imitate set, and all the rest of it. Do you know what I mean? But these are, again, these are all monoliths, yeah. Obviously that's Masonic, look, right there. And then you've got this big bad boy here. Now, how much do you think this granite was here? Do you know what I mean? How much do you think that granite there is worth? Just what I mean, just to put that on top of there. You know, mad, isn't it? And then you've got this here, another big one. You know what I mean? Well-to-do families, obviously. You know what I mean? I've researched them. I don't want to name people, but there you go. But they're well-to-do. I mean, again, look, you've got the big monolith. You know, that pyramid on top of there ain't there for nothing. Do you know what I mean? But these are the people, like I said, that still will will their money and everything down to each other. Do you know what I mean? You know, profane people don't buy big things like this. Do you know what I mean? You definitely don't. Hello, how are you? Having a great day?
Yes, not too bad.
Ah, good man. Do you know much about Freemasonry?
Sorry?
Do you know anything about Freemasons?
No.
Ah, it's just like they put the capstone on here and that, and that's all like Masonic. You see see what I mean? Look, two petals, look, make a square and compass, you see?
Oh.
So you put two together, point, and then you got the point within a square, look. It's amazing, isn't it?
Yeah.
How they do the symbolism, you see? Oh, if you didn't know. It's amazing, see? Points within a square, two crosses, make square and compass. It's lovely, isn't it?
Oh yeah.
Beautiful.
Yeah, that's
Same as that there. Yeah, that's what I mean. They hide it in plain right. Remember that, baby. See what I mean? Look, see, two crosses, put them together, square and compass. Goes all the way around the arch. The firmament of Freemasonry, you see? See, two crosses. It's only a Union Jack. It's always a Union Jack. Do you know what I mean? That's all it is. And then you get your point within a square. Do you know what I mean? It's just Union Jack stuff, you know. See if there's any. See, again, it's all up on the top there. I've never been in there all these years. I've never seen or been in there. You know what I mean? But again, look, square and compasses going all the way. Notice even the grate. Look, it's that consistent. Look at the grate. See what I mean? Square and compasses. 3 diamonds. Look. See what I mean? 6 points above. Look. See what I mean? And then 3 on it. See what I mean? It's crazy, isn't it? How they do it? And obviously you got this monolith. What do the for the Freemasons that were fighting in the war. Do you know what I mean? So yeah, so that's it. And there ain't no obviously no other new graves. You've got these ones here. Look, again, what are pharaoh tombs for the people that are rich. You know, do you think people with no money have bought these tombs and that? No, of course they ain't. It's the people that are rich that have willed it down, and they keep willing it down. Do you know what I mean? Over and over again, and we've got no control, you know. And like I said, the family members control the town hall, and all they keep doing all they give it to is people that are saying yes, no sir, yes sir. Do you know what I mean? And scared to get sacked, so they keep the control, you see. And that's all it is, over and over again. Look, you know what I mean? They bury their pharaohs. I mean, look at that granite there, look, see, and look at the symbolism on that one. That's amazing. On that cross, look, square and compass. You know what I mean? 3 diamonds, look. You know what that means? I'll already show you. It's also 6 points, look, and each one has a point within a square. It's mad, isn't it? I don't know. But anyway, like I said, this is, you know, where are all the bodies going? You know what I mean? This is the question. Where are all the bodies going? Because the amount they're burying in just this graveyard, and I'm going to go to another 2, I think, just to prove my point. Where's all the... There's a graveyard. There's a grave missing here. Believe it or not. Where's that gone? There's a grave missing here. What had half a stone. That's gone. I remember. I have good memory. It's amazing. But again, look. You see the further piss on there. Look. That's what I mean. And obviously, can you see the petals again? Look. See, compass, square. See, 2 petals. See what I mean? 2 crosses, that's all that is, and then a square and compass, you see? That used to go all the way around the grave, you see? You know what I mean? Square and compass, see what I mean? Diamonds, look, see what I mean? All Freemason symbolism. But where are all the rest of the bodies? That's what I want to know, do you know what I mean? Like I said, there's not enough like grave sites unless they bury them all on top of him. But someone then said, oh, what happened if they're cremating them? Okay, they're cremating them, but you still have something in the ground. Not everyone's putting the person they love on their mantelpiece. Do you see what I mean? So where are all these bodies going? You know, look at all them people I see you on the market. You know, that's not a given, is it? Do you know what I mean? So where is everyone going? I know a lot of people go into pauper graves because they can't afford, you know, they can't afford a stone or even have a burial pot, you know what I mean? That's how bad it is. And the only people who keep benefiting off deaths are Freemason, because they're the Undertakers, and they're charging people £3,000 upwards or whatever it is for the coffin and the burial. Do you know what I mean? It's crazy. And then you've got all these people that can't afford to be buried because of the, you know, because of the way they've lived or not, you know, and the way, you know, the Freemason system have made them poor, so they can't even bury their own people. It's crazy, isn't it? You know what I mean? So sad, man. The way these Freemasons get away with it is just absolutely terrible. Oh, there's a dude up there, he's bloody on his tractor. If he was coming this way, I'd go up there and ask him, or shall I? If I don't, I'll regret it, won't I? I'm going to go ask. You know what I mean, my profane friends? If I don't ask, I'll never know, will I? Mind you, do I? No, I don't need to ask him, I can get one at the door. You know what I mean? But then they're cutting all the grass and that. But there's other ways of getting the answers I need, which obviously I'm now researching anyway, so I don't need to go talk to them. That's the top people you've got to ask, you know what I mean? Make them squirm. But yeah, where are all the bodies? Do you know what I mean? Like I said, you know, even if there's 200 new, which there isn't, believe me, 200 people in here now, yeah, that have been buried, yeah, in the last, what, see, I'm saying 10 years, do you know what I mean? But we're talking 20 years of people, yeah, that are supposed to have been buried in here, and the site is just the same. It's the same old graves, yeah. Do you know what I mean? Nothing new apart from the odd ones I just show you, yeah, and the new, like the new pyramid there and that. But everything else is just the same in here. You know what I mean? There's always been that little plot along there. Everything else is the same. So where are all the bodies? Do you know what I mean? Anyway, let's go to another fucking site and see how we get on there. All right, my profane friends, have a great day, my sugar puffs.